Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Okay. Can.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. And it's really marvelous, don't you think, that is Mr. Amran giving us a very nice, really elaborate that I really love to hear that. So it's so beautiful. I would say, I would say there's the leadership always start with a vision. And this is the man. This is the man that I admire years ago. And when I talk about when I see the list that you are given here, and I heard clearly, I believe everyone heard clearly, and is really impressive for this tonight. This actually is not a Friday, the weekend. Actually, this tonight today is the first night that everyone have to start. Everyone have to start calling, and everyone have to start listening. And from this calling and from the listening, that is how we can have the growth and the community. We are in the very good shape of the community. So I'm sure I have a question for you, Mr. Amran, where I believe when I like to say something about calling, there's calling someone that you must have so-called a person that you admire. Without a person, you are not calling people. So who's the person? Who's the first person that you call when you say that you? I'm sure this will be already. You are away from your military. You are away from whatever, but you come with the leadership and the vision. You tell me, who's the first person? Then I will go another question for you. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah, okay. Sorry.
Ah,
Okay, this is a very, to me, it's not say sensitive lah, but the timing, yeah. For me, whatever you are, because I'm brought up by a different. My late father is very we are Indian family. Imagine if you say wrongly, immediate will come from dad and all that. I was kicked from the door, and we in a very different environment. So to me, leadership, I saw, I didn't like it, right? I didn't like it. And because why? We were not educated. Majority of my siblings were not educated. And that's why I promised myself, my mother has a golden heart, right? Has a heart of gold, my mother. My father have a courage of a lion, right? I can choose to see their weakness. I can choose to see their flaw, but I choose to pick their strength. In other words, whatever Cinderella mentioned, have courage and be kind. That after the fall in the year 2002, right? So if for me, it's not about being a great CEO. It's not about being a great leader or in an organization. It's more about being a better dad. It's about being a better husband, and it's about being a better son. And I miss my mom so much because and I miss my wife and my Malaysian children so much. And to me, if you have a chance now to have your parents, right? Maybe this is the time for you to actually really think what they have gone through to bring you up. So how busy you are, you cannot actually give an excuse not to actually pay attention to them. Because I ever wanted to transfer, we make a lot of money in business and all that, and my mom was alive, and I actually called her and said that, Ma, she called me boy, by the way. I said, Ma, boy tak boleh balik, boy transfer duit kat mak. You know what she said? She said, tak payah boy, tak payah, mak bukan nak duit kau, kan, mak nak jumpa kau. Wah, that actually tore me apart, and I was overseas. I immediately told my consultant and said that, look, I'm gonna make this trip short. I'm gonna fly back and see my mom, right? I said something very wrong to my mom, and I want to apologize. So to me, wherever you are, whether you are in a community of your business, whether you are in a community of your workspace, or whether you are in a community of your family, you need just to have that courage to stand up for the right thing, right? And be kind. In other words, the way you talk to people, the way you correct people, the way you address people, no matter what, you can ask all the doctors here, whatever rank you are, I will always address by your rank, by your title. Why? I'm a trained soldier. I understand hierarchy. For me, whatever things that I apply, whatever strategies that I apply, I try to apply at home to benefit my family. So I just want to, I mean, for me, it's about having that sponge, the heart of sponge, that can really and bring everybody together in harmony and in love, and that's all. At the end of the day, when we leave, right? When we leave this world, there's nothing much for us to be proud about other than the smiles that we have crafted for our family. And that has been my goal, and that will always be my goal. Okay, that's all, Kak D.
Thank you very much, Amran. I know leaders, you are the leaders who have been a power of determined to for people to both follow your dreams and you follow others to make their dreams come true. These are the leaders that I admire. That's why I'm glad that we meet again. We meet again and we are in the same platform of MSGA. And what I like to conclude here, these are the leaders I really respect with the emotionally intelligent. Why? Because you know where you go and where is your leadership and where is your leadership towards your family. And Amran, let me say and allow me to say this. Your emotional intelligence also make a leaders more self-awareness to the flashes, your moods, your changing emotion, and you drive. That is what I'm really inspired to working with me. You giving people, it's not a hope, but a chance. You're not giving people a chance, but you made people to do it. And that is why your courage, you really make your time for others, but you are missing someone that is really close to you. So this is a really a great night and it's a really opportunity for me. And thank you to TJ giving me this opportunity to tell Amran, this is Amran, who always giving me and the leaders not for only him, but it's for others. Definitely, corner of your heart is loved one. That loved one, everybody know that you are missing. And to be dear, my brother, you are not alone. We are here. Move on. Be yourself. Be yourself. Make a communication interaction with others. Your self-awareness, have self-regulation. Your self-awareness, have self-regulation. I go back to Farah Hashim for the next session. Thank you. Alhamdulillah. You're gonna be all right, boy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Coach Am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dee, for the questions. I believe we're going to move ahead with our next discussion. From where you are to where you want to be. So I believe now the choice, the crossroad, the purpose, the passion and vision. I pass this to our TJ to bring us along with further discussion.
Okay, thank you, Coach Amran. Thank you for your great sharing, and thank you to all of you who have just still with me present tonight. Okay, just recap what we have done the last week, the choice, the purpose, the passion, and the vision. And today, Coach Am has shared with you about leadership, but mine today will be about the 5 levels of leadership. Before I continue sharing, I just want to look at all of you first. So I stop sharing this screen. Then I want to see all of you on board. Is okay. Let me admit some of them still waiting here. Okay, can all of you on your video, please? Let me see all of you. Can all of you, Dr. Emilia, Barudin, Zubaida, Didyati, Farah, just on your video screen so at least I can see all of you. Yeah, good, great. Yeah, I like to see. Okay, this